Hi there, sign of Aries. This is Kim here to do your reading for you guys. This reading is going to be where we open up to your spirit team, your spirit guides, and your angels to find out what you're quantumly entangled with. So, what are you entangled with? That's what I want to know. All right. And yeah, okay, so we're starting off with intuitive life coaching oracle first. For Aries, any placement. I hope you guys are having a good day or night today. Enjoying the effects from this eclipse, total eclipse. Okay, I have boundaries. It's coming up. So you are learning the gentle art of setting boundaries and saying no. So this is like being entangled with that version of yourself that's more like in their Queen of Swords. You're just going to do you and you know you're like, this is that way, this is this way. Like, I don't know. You're very clear. You're not wishy-washy. You are entangled with that archetype of really standing up for yourself, going after what you want, and not letting anybody really interfere, at least in this stage of your journey. So that's number 28, which you could say a 10. 24 with authentic self-expression. Very sun energy here coming through. Be true to who you really are, and your life will change in the most amazing ways. So this is about being connected to the realest version of you that there is. And honoring that. Self-love, yeah, self-expression, self-love. I was going to say, and honoring that. Honoring who you are, yourself. That's showing yourself self-love. You're learning that your capacity to love others is directly related to how you love yourself. 70, the universal bank. Everything you need to thrive is already here. That's kind of like having access to everything that you need. 54, the journey. You are learning that every challenge you face has a hidden gift inside. So, yeah, they're bringing up the journey itself. You must be kind of going through something at this time. Of course, there's a lot of energy shifts that you may be going through also. Source. Ooh. Wow, it's like saying the journey, you're quantumly entangled with the journey back to source, God creator. That's what I'm feeling with that. The journey to the source. That's really beautiful. Your connection to source is the light and the love that shines through you and leads the way. And they're wanting you to clear or clean or declutter your environment. And they say you're a natural born leader. You were born to lead others. It is part of your life path. So something about the environment, and then something here about you being a natural born leader, maybe leading people towards source energy or towards that part of them that connects with their higher self. So you could be assisting in that somehow. What archetypes are they entangled with? And confident leader, emperor energy. I see that anyway with you. Is it? Here we go. Wow. Okay, what else are they entangled with? For Aries. The journey back to source eventually. Interesting. I think I see the desert, so I'm going to pull another one. The thread. Pull upon the thread. Pull upon the thread. The thread, what you're entangled with, quite literally with this card, is the thread that has, at birth, it was attached to you. Let me get that upper light turned on. Hang on. Yeah, being attached to the thread is you being attached already to your purpose. And the thing that will pull you out of the darkness here, or darker energy here, has to do with your thread. Your dharma, the thing that is attached to you at all times. So you just have to find your thread, or find your, I was going to say purpose, but I mean, it's something about, let me get more, because it's something here about what you're seeking for, or what you are seeking out of this journey, what you are searching for. I mean, this is a really, I don't know if you all, some of you all are really tied to the Bible or biblical references, but, you know, with the desert, the pilgrim, the journey to source, this seems very almost biblical, or almost like a prophecy for your life. You know, if you just giving it to you straight, what I'm reading here is that you are entangled with a long journey in your life, where there's a period of seeking. And I see a lot of different things. I'm seeing periods of time where you drop all roles, including the seeker role, and then end up finding yourself like in this. So it's almost like dropping anything, in all belief, any and all beliefs, and even the seeker role, but then finding ourselves in the desert, meaning that this is somewhere where it can be confusing. It's dry. We're thirsty. There's something still that we're seeking. It's what is already with you, because it's the thread. I know somebody's going to put a comment and say that they're confused, and I'm sorry. So if this confuses you, or doesn't, you know, you don't understand, then just click off. You don't have to leave a comment. So, but it may be a confusing journey just in itself. That's the desert. That's the landscape that is very harsh and almost surreal, but it puts us into a place where clairvoyant images become like common. Creativity can spring from there, or just a crazy connection to the source energy. Anytime in life you're desperate for something, you're longing for something, it's and everything else maybe has failed, it always leads you back to the source, right? The source energy, for meaning, for grasping. And I'm feeling like this is grasping for something, or needing to figure something out. So you go on an adventure here with the pilgrim. This is what you're doing. This is the adventure. This is also a card that represents the journey. This is the journey. This is what you're, I don't know, I will say something I can't understand, but experiences that your soul wanted for you to experience certain things. And perhaps there is a challenge to come into a situation where there's a lot of energy shifts. There can be a lot of exhausting things happening in our lives with us. And the challenge is, in this dark time or dark period in your life, will you be able to find your way back to the thread, to follow it, to your dharma, your life purpose, what you came, understanding and accepting everything that you have been through, that you've experienced as part of this plan. So, you know, it's like being 40 years in the desert. I hope it's not 40 years for you, but, you know, there's something here about the challenges of, see, in the desert, okay, when they're passing through the desert, the challenges was, do you have faith that the manna will always be provided for you to eat? Do you have faith that water can come from a rock out in the middle of the desert if source creator wills it for you to happen? Anything is possible when you have faith. So here you are entangled with a brand new experience. The Virgin's Milk card with the blue rose here. It's a very spiritual vibe to it, this blue rose, but it's getting like sap from a star. So it's a blessed new experience that you are spiritually ready for now. Maybe there's something that you have experienced that you had to go through. And they're wanting you to know that through it all, you are being guided. And there is a divine plan, benevolent guide. We can question that a lot of times because of the things we go through. But the benevolent guide. So it's the guide that has your only good intentions for you. Helping you step into your strength. Step into your power. And, wow. Okay, so you're also entangled with heavenly realms. So you have a lot of heavenly helpers here with the blue temple. Yeah, okay. I think things are going to get going or pick up speed. Quicksilver, here, there, and everywhere. Maybe even piercing the veil, the energy of piercing the veil. This is a new energy rising. This is the type of strength that you tap into when you really didn't know that you had that type of strength until it was necessary for it to come out, right? Now, this is what possibly makes you such a good leader, too. So this is a very physical energy of feeling strong, empowered, really feeling alive again. And yeah, and the Kundalini energy too. It's a really good sign. So I see this as like a newfound energy source for you. So the blood's pumping. I mean, you even have iron in the blood. You know, helps carry oxygen. So it's feeling alive, present, maybe even oxygen. The breath might be a breath work or the message of the breath for you. Looks like you have some harmonious changes coming up ahead. But there's a choice, a decision. Two of Pentacles is asking you to live in the now moment and be present and mindful because there's probably a lot going on with that card. So you could find yourself really busy or having to make a very, big choice or decision here. Two of Cups. Maybe with a relationship or Two of Cups energy that you might be entangled with, or a person that you might be entangled with. Usually represents harmonious relations, true love. Maybe it's the journey to this. Looks like you're gonna get it. Like you're gonna get your wish or your dream come true here with the star. And in a way, that thread is like reaching towards the stars. So yeah, the star card, Aquarius energy, is about you getting something that it's going to feel like a dream come true, or something's finally aligned here for you. It's out of the blue. Information that comes in is unexpected and it's loving, and it can be a new start, maybe in a love situation here, or something that you're going to love. So it's good news. I do have many choices or options available though too with the Seven of Cups. So you remember that. All right, tell me more about this new experience here. New start. Something you're going to be celebrating. Excellent cards, by the way. Three of Cups now too. Excellent. Celebration, reuniting with people that you love to be around. These are your supporters. These even can be fans or followers or something like that that have to do with you standing out, like with this star energy, standing out, being more seen and very supported and loved. And that might be choices of who you want to be around during this time, because it's going to be a good time. Another page, you have Page of Swords now. I think these are people watching or talking about you, or curious about you. That might be it too. So you could be the one possessing this curiosity, trying to get more information, finding out more information. Can be news or message coming in, but can also be somebody kind of observing you or others looking at you with curiosity. Like, what are you up to? Look at all these pages. You have 1, 2, 3, almost all of the pages out here. Page of Pentacles. We just don't have the Page of Wands. Page of Pentacles is this one is something comes in. It's like it's a chunk of money or something to do with money that you're going to receive. So you're kind of having to decide what you're going to do with it, how you will maybe invest it or spend it. What is the message of money about? Lots of messages here. Something that you're waiting on or have been waiting on. The Hangman. The Hangman card. Something that you've been waiting on. Or if we've been in a situation, if you felt like you were in a situation where there was nothing for you to be able to do except stay in that position, maybe seeing things in a different way. Tell me about this Hangman energy. The Star, another star, and it landed right here. The Star. 2 stars. Waiting on your dreams. Waiting on your, wow. Waiting on the stars to align on your journey to what you know Source energy, God, the Most High, has promised you. Staying strong until then. Maybe working in secret. The Moon. What lurks beneath the surface? This card just really gets to me where it's definitely indicating changes are coming, but they're mysterious, and there's something here about you using your intuition to guide you. Tell me about maybe what is it? I'm wondering if something looks like an illusion too. No, okay, maybe not. Maybe it's about your ability here. The Hangman. Are waiting on a big amount of money or some. This is like a very big lump sum of money. The 9 of Pentacles is a big financial gain, a windfall. It can allow for some changes. So if you've been waiting on this certain amount of money, then it's looking really good for you about that. Because you are entangled with it. Luxury at the end of the world. An oasis of riches to sustain herself. Independent, self-sufficient, lots of messages, lots of news coming in. Maybe feeling uncertain because of a setback or a delay that has happened recently. This roadblock or this weight, I think it's the Hangman energy of having to hold back for a moment on something. A temporary setback, it says needing to regroup or an obstacle. Take a detour too, it says. The Knight, confident, heroic, a messenger. And you are entangled with this brave energy of being a champion for a cause here. You may be inventing something or pioneering something. Innovation, imagination, creative gadgets, technology, mastermind. The corset, held together, boundaries, restriction, perfect posture, holding it together, or the support. That could have been you providing support too. With the Fortress, fortitude, staying power, prepared. That both of those though say determined on it. The Fortress and the Knight. And work, if something to do with your work or the things that you put continual effort into. Both of these are saying harvest. So big amount of money is what you are entangled with. To do what you want when you want. The Cat energy, maybe stepping into more independent energy. 33, 31. Let's pull an angel number message. If you need a private reading, they are pre-recorded videos. The links are in the description box below. Make sure you put in checkout or the notes section and what you want the reading to be about, if you want one. And thank you all for support with those. Let's close out with an angel number. Looks like you are entangled. One, with good partnerships, some big choices, and definitely a big amount of money. Yep, 88, I'm wealthy. And 777, usually known as a lucky number. And that beehive is an 8 too. So your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am in the flow. 20, you relate to others on almost a cosmic level, dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds, and you have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. I am harmonious. 88, you're on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life where you will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which will bring financial and material abundance into your life. I am wealthy. And those are your affirmations. That is what you're entangled with. Remember, if you are uncertain right now, or you feel like it's been this desert energy for too long, it was only temporary. The plan is to get you back on path, on track, and have a lot of good things come in. So that's what I have. Sending you love and light. Bye, Aries.